WWE Nxt Revenge Day uko imikino yagenze. WWE Nxt quick recap on the results and all action of the event. The NXT Revenge event took place at WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. Both men champions have their first title defense since winning at Stand and Deliver. Tony D'Angelo defends against All Ego Ethan Page, and Jessie Jane gets her rematch against Lola Vice. Plus, Jaida Parker and Kelani Jordan have their grudge match, and Dorian Van Dux and Iki Prosper met in their first round of the new WWE Speed Men's Championship tournament. First match of the event, Jaida Parker vs Kelani Jordan. Kelani Jordan win the match by pinfall and with a split-legged moonsault. The second match of the event was Carrie Armstrong vs Skylar Raye. The winner was Carrie Armstrong. Carrie Armstrong defeated Skylar Raye via pinfall with Carrie connection. Next, All Ego Ethan Page was fighting against Tony D'Angelo for the NXT Men's Championship. Tony D'Angelo defeated All Ego Ethan Page by pinfall with chokeslam and retained the NXT Men's Championship title. For WWE Speed Men's Championship Tournament first round match, Dorian Van Dux vs Ike Prosper. Ike Prosper defeated Dorian Van Dux for Dorian Van Dux first match on WWE NXT. Ike Prosper defeated Dorian Van Dux via pinfall with a diving moonsault. And for the NXT Women's Championship, Lola Vice defeated Jessie Jane to retain her NXT Women's Championship victory via pinfall with the Unraken. Uko niko imikino yagenze. Lola Vice akaba yatsinze Jessie Jane bityo yisubiza umukandara wa NXT Women's Championship. Ike Prosper atsinda Dorian Van Dux ku mukino wabo wa mbere wa WWE Speed Men Championship, akaba ari umukino wa mbere wa Dorian Van Dux ahita nawutsindwa. Tony D'Angelo atsinda Ethan Page bityo yisubiza umukandara we wa NXT Men's Championship kuko yari yarawutsindiye kuri NXT Stand and Deliver. Carrie Armstrong atsinda ku buryo bwa pinfall Skylar Raye. Kelani Jordan atsinda Jaida Parker ku buryo bwa pinfall. So what else happened during the event of WWE Nxt Revenge Day? Back from commercial, so Ruka narrated the rise of her relationship with Zarya to hype up their last woman standing match next week. Hendry make his entrance for concert. He straps white Epiphone acoustic over his shoulder and takes his seat. He wants to call it like it is. He lost the NXT Championship, and that means he has to ask himself some real difficult questions is this the end of the road? Should he just stop right now? He looked himself in the mirror and Joe says no. He starts his first song, which is about losing the title to Tony D'Angelo and whether or not he can win it back. Keanu Carver enters. Hendry says we are not going to do this, and he's seen Keanu Carver disrespect everyone in NA. Says people were promised at Joe Hendry concert and they are gone get one. Carver get in the ring and jumps Joe. Hendry fight back with a napalm, grab his back Fender acoustic and give Keanu Carver. Keanu Carver rides on him and busts Joe open. Hendry bears to the floor and Carver gives chase. Backstage, Vanity Project and Blake Monroe and her fake title belt are in Robert Stone's office. He says Monroe has earned a title match and Tatum Paxley agreed to it, but she's insisted on stipulation being added. Blake starts crying and Jackson Drake tells Stones off, but Brad Baylor take a different tack and give her a pep talk about how she is the glamour, and how bad can one little situation be? A furious Ricky Sainz chases Shiro Hill down backstage, but Hill is at workbench waving power tools around and wearing earmuff so he can thinks Rick is here to help, and of course Sainz runs away. Myles Borne is in the ring, mic in hand. He says at Stand and Deliver he pulled the black and gold of Johnny Gargano and sent him back to SmackDown. After Lola Vice wins post-match, Lola Vice poses with the title. Carrie Armstrong comes running down and wipes all three fatal influence in one charge. She pops up at the apron to stare Vice down. Kendall Gray is on the other side of the ring. Easy Dam and the Carring are up in the crowd nest. Zarya is here and so Ruka blindsided. They come in all to brawl, but we are out of time and the show closes off. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any suggestion or recommendation, write the comment. Thank you. Have a nice day. Usibye abarwaniye muri ringi habaye n'utundi dushya tugiye dutandukanye, aho Hendry yaje afite gitari ajya muri ringi ashaka kuririmbira abafana, atangira kuririmba uburyo yatakaje umukandara agatsindwa na Tony D'Angelo. Atangira kuririmba mu gihe ari kuririmba, Keanu Carver ahita yinjira, ahita aza muri ringi, batangira kurwana, afata gitari yari afite arayimukubita, ubundi Carver ahita yirukanka. Ku mashusho berekana Tatum Paxley ya Zarya nabo bari kuvugana na manager bamubwira uburyo bazarwana mu cyumweru gitaha. Noneho dusubiye ku mukino, Lola Vice yari amaze gutsinda Jessie Jane, mu gihe ari kwishimira umukandara we, Carrie Armstrong ahita aza yirukanka abasanga muri ringi, akubita Jessie Jane ndetse na Lola Vice, bose bikubita hasi. Akiri muri ibyo, Kendall Gray nawe arinjira, Easy Dam arinjira, Zarya nawe arinjira, Ruka nawe arinjira, bashaka gutangira guhatana, gusa igihe gihita kigera, ubundi imikino ya WWE Nxt Revenge ihita ishyirwaho akadomo yo muri iri joro. Wakoze kubana nanjye, hari igitekerezo cyangwa inyunganizi wanyandikira muri comment, niba uri kwenda like na subscribe. Urakoze, ugira ibihe byiza.